Welcome to I bought a Tesla 3. Basically, this is my life living with a Tesla 3, coming from a Jaguar I-Pace, and pros and cons of what's happened with me. I'm not interested in comparisons with other cars and things like that. This is just basically letting you know how I'm getting on with the car and well, what I'm learning as I'm going. So, I bought some toys for it through Temu. They've come today, so I'm not sure if it's cheap shite or not, to be honest with you, but we'll be opening them up in a minute. But one of the things that has, shall say, intrigued me is the fact that how this converts its energy. And what I mean by that is, no convert it, it's how do you work how many miles per gallon are you getting, sort of thing, converting from ICE to EV, alright? Now, in the Jag, I used to get roughly 1.8 to 2.6 miles per kilowatt. Okay, now I'm going to bring it up here in Orama. It worked earlier on, actually. There you go. Right, so right now, I'll let you see what I'm looking at, okay? So right now I'm showing my last journey here, okay, is saying that I used 280.3 watt hours per mile. I've got a projected range with the way I was driving of 151 miles left, but there is a possibility up here I could get 192 mile out of 61% of battery. Okay, now if you go down to here, although seemingly now this is a great figure, okay, and this one here, right, 1.96 is a fantastic figure, and 294, well, it's pretty shite, to be honest with you. So what I've worked out is that you take that, we'll say for instance 294 watt hours per mile. What you do is you take the number 1, you divide it by your 294, and that tells you what your mileage per kilowatt is. So to be, if you're getting, for instance, I've managed to work out that if you got a figure of 250 kilowatts per hour, you are running at 4 miles per kilowatt. So basically, for ease of working out, if I've got a 70 kilowatt battery, I think I could use 74 or 76, I can't really remember, but this is just for purposes of understanding. So basically you would do 70 times the 4, and that would give you 280, right, miles in range you would get out of your 70 kilowatts of battery. Alright, so basically this is the long range, which I'm good for over 300 mile in this. Could be up to 350 in the summer, maybe a bit more, depending on certain things, how you drive it. If you're going uphill, you lose power. If you're going downhill, you gain power. When you're regenning, how much regen power that's put in. There's loads of factors, and that's, I find this kind of interesting in an EV, okay? So the way I'm sitting at it just now, with my last one of 196, I think I was getting something like 6.6 miles per kilowatt. That's a phenomenal figure, right? That really is a phenomenal figure. But it was just basically on a wee short journey. I'm trying to look at actual data as I'm speaking to you, so please ignore the things that go away. But to be getting 4 kilowatts an hour, I'm quite happy, because the best I think I ever done out the Jag was 2.8. And that was really, that wasn't driving the Jag. That was actually trying to be as economical as possible. And to be honest with you, that's not what you buy these cars for. You buy them to drive them. So for the proportion of, I was always under the understanding that EVs are great if you just do local journeys, but just forget them if you want to do a long journey. So personally, I do a 600-mile journey from here at my home down to Brighton to go and see family, right? And in a petrol or a diesel, it's fine. But I worked it out in the Jag, and I worked it as an average of 2.5 kilowatts, right? Sorry, 2.5 mile per kilowatt. And that had a bigger battery, so that was some drain and some cost. Plus, I was using things like Ionity and whatever, all these other chargers out there. Now, with the Tesla supercharger, they're now open, or certain ones are open to any car, right? But I used, for instance, Rose Street when I was on my last wee trip there before I sold the Jag. I went up the west coast of Scotland, went to Rose Street in Inverness, and they've got 6 chargers in there, which is in a car park basically. So, but the problem is their version 2, which for Tesla owners that's fantastic. It's still okay. But for people like me that are non-Tesla, well, put it this way, a Tesla port is at the back here on the passenger side. All right, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, by the way. I'm no foreign. I'm no sitting in a left-hand drive motor vehicle. So I'm actually in a right-hand drive, but I've just jumped into the passenger seat for some reason or another. But anyway, I digress. Now, I ended up blocking 2 bays because my charging port was on the front left, and because it was on front left, I had to drive in, but the cable's on that side. So if I had been front right, I would have been okay. But because it was on front left, I took the right hand bay, but I had to take the cable for the left hand side, which meant when I was doing that, the whatchamacallit, the guy that parked in that bay, he had to wait on me finishing with that. So I took up 2 bays. Oh, you fucking evil eye, see the old Tesla drivers. And I totally understand. I totally understand it now. Whereas, now that I was getting charged at 51 pence a kilowatt. Also, I was getting charged £20. So they took £20 out of my account. And it took 5 or 6 days to work all that out, right? How much I'd spent, how much I was due back in my account and that. I went to the Charge Place Scotland one on the other side, right, to try that. And it didn't work. But as soon as you plug the car in, it automatically takes a £35 connection fee, whether it works or not. So basically, I pulled out, thought I'd done something wrong, stuck it back in again, and it took another fucking £35 out of us. It was £70 out of pocket, and I never got any electric. And I thought, wow, that's no good. And I phoned up Charge Place Scotland just to be told, that's company policy. To which he says, well, your policy sucks. You can't take £35 twice off of somebody and no give an ounce of electricity. You're bang out of order there. And again, that took over a week. One payment took 7 days to come back and the other one took 8. And yet the 2 of them were done within a couple of minutes each of another. Work that in it. So beware as well when you're using Charge Place Scotland. Absolute con. Plus, I think it was about 70 pence a kilowatt on a fucking 50 kilowatt charger. Ludicrous. Spring forward now into a Tesla. So having the Tesla now, right, I don't have to get out of the car. So when I check in at or I can check here actually, I didn't even need to go and check in any place. But when I touch a charging point on the map here, it tells me how many charging points are there, how many are occupied, how many are free, how many are not working, and how many people are on their way to them, including me because I want to go there. And it tells you the price per kilowatt. Now, they're normally, on average, 39 pence a kilowatt. And that's including the V4 chargers. Depending on where you go, obviously. So there could be some of them might take a wee bit of extra money, but on average, 39 pence per kilowatt to supercharge, right? So I'm sitting there getting, that was 44 kilowatts I was charging it. Bearing in mind, these things can give up to 250, right? Guy pulled in next to me with his Tesla, and I just thought there was maybe, it's a bit too slow, because the jug took up to 100, and it was quite empty, so I thought I would have got a lot more than 44. I wasn't even getting a half. And the guy goes, there's a problem with the machines, they're running slow today. I'm only getting 140. Really? Oddly. So, this is what's got me excited about all this. Learning to understand. Financially, financially, I lost a lot of money on the jug. So I've just written that off. But on the financial side of the running costs of the car, no worse off on insurance. I'll be no worse off on road tax. Just now it's free, but come next month it's going to be up in price. Sorry, I'm just getting a message here saying that the doors are unlocked on my car. Well, I fucking care that because I'm sitting in it. Yeah, so, but the difference is, I went for 2 kilowatts, just over 2 kilowatts, say. We'll say 2.2. Right, 2.2 kilowatts to 4. I'm easily getting 4. So basically, I'm halving my cost, or I'm getting twice as much out my battery, but my battery in this is smaller than it was in the Jag. So that one was a 96 kilowatt. This one's only an 86 kilowatt. Crazy on the long range. So I've got a smaller battery, but I can get an extra 120 mile to 125 mile on this car. Now, but here's the difference. The big difference is, rather than using a network where I'm having to spend 70 pence a kilowatt, and this was before Tesla opened up the chargers to the other car, I'm now going further in this thing, and I'm only charging getting charged 39 pence a kilowatt. So I'll do all the maths in another video to try and explain it a bit better, but I just wanted to show that and go, here, how interesting was this? So let's go inside to the house, okay, and what we'll go and do is we'll go and open my Temu bag. That's it, we're in the house now, and here's my Temu package. Now, let's not get excited with this, okay? It's just, I've just bought some chick shite just to see if it's going to be worth anything, you know. So, now, what I'm checking for was, I could have swore I ordered 4 of these. This is the pucks basically. So like, we're talking it. There's a hole in the bottom of the car, right? And these rubber pucks, you see they've got a wee thing to the seal kind of holds it in place so it doesn't fall down. when you've got the jack on it, right? So basically this goes into the hole and then the jack goes on the puck and it doesn't damage the battery. How exciting was that, right? But you know what, I'm sure I'd ordered 4 of these, but could be wrong. So now the second one was, now by the way, the reason I've done this through Temu is the same kit, or the same of everything that I've bought off of Temu, if I'd have went and done it through Amazon. Ridiculous some of the stuff. So I wanted to see what the quality was like. Now, this thing here is it's for hanging your shopping bags on, right? It's an accessory that everybody gets. There's loads of guys who've done it. I think it was £1.50 or something for this. So I'm going to fit that. We're going out the car to fit that one. Now, this here, if I remember correctly, I think this is the wee box. It's a wee hidden storage box, and it just sticks in. So, how does it work? Oh, now that's good. Right, this wasn't a dear commodity either, right? But underneath the armrest in the Tesla, there's a wee cut-out square thing, right? So basically, and what you do is well, it's just cheap plastic really, is it? Right? But you put this in, right? And so you see the tape, there's sponge tape there, and there's a good bit of 3M tape at the bottom. So it'll stick into place, no bother. But look at that. I thought this slid in, so you see the mark in there? It's no, right? You push it. And then you've got a wee secret compartment. And the idea is, and it locks. Well worth the money. Well worth the money. This, I haven't got a clue. Got a batch number, but it doesn't say what it is. Ah, this could be microfiber cloth. Oh no, it's no. Oh, this is my filters. So you've got your filters inside the cabin. They're like a charcoal filter, I think. But yeah, they say to change these things every 3 years. Well, the car I bought's 3 year old, so that'll be for another video. We'll be changing the filters into that. I'm quite upset about the pucks. I've only got 2. But saying that, only ever can pump one up at a time, so I'll see how we got on with the 2. Because now there's a reason for this, right? There's a thing on your Tesla where you have to rotate your wheels, because although I've got the all-wheel drive, the all-wheel doesn't work all the time. I mean, specific weather, so for instance, if it was snowy or icy, right, maybe even in the rain where it's slippy, the front motor will help to kick into steer. But 99% of your driving conditions, the front motor only kicks into, like, if you're on an incline. That's one of the reasons why when you're climbing a hill, you use more battery, because the other motor kicks in just to give you a wee spurt to get up, right? So that's how that works. But because of the torque in the back wheels are doing all the work, especially when you floor it, which you can't help yourself. Yeah, so you're burning your rubber down. So basically what you're doing is, if you rotate the tyres, right, you don't have to do this. What you can do is, you can just leave as it is, and then with when the back tyres go, you just put 2 tyres on at the back, right? But the reason to bring the level down is so that your front tyres and your back tyres are quite level as possible tread-wise. So the downside is, it means that when it's time to change your tyres on your car, you're changing 4. If they cost £100, you're £400, but if they cost £300, you're £1,200. So there you go. So keeping everything, 2 things that are quick install. Come on, let's go and install them in the car. Okay, I'm in the boot, right? And this bolt here is what you're looking at. That's it. I should have brought a bag out, eh? And there you are. Not too tight. It's not broken the bakelite nor nothing. But I now have that thing there and I can hang my bags up. Oh, sorry. Right, now we're in the car. It's windy out there today and the rain's coming on. But now we're in the car, right? So it's the console. Now, bring this down, go that way. And this is the square here I was on about. So basically, that just fits in there like that. Okay. So the first thing I need to do is peel that off. Second one is peel this off. Tell you what, some of this stuff is really hard to come off. There you go. Now that's it. Now, I'm not sure the best way to do this, so I'm going to go this way, in like that. Push up. And hey, I'm just trying to make sure it goes, because that 3M stuff, when that sticks, it's a fucking nightmare. And there you go. That's it shut. That's it open. Have I got something I can throw in it? There you go. Look. I can even use it as a wee bin. Ah! And look at that, you didn't even know it's there. Didn't shut it too hard or it opens. Oh. And better still, push it in shut properly so it locks. Fucking diddy, eh? So that's it. It's in. Look. Looks a part of the accessory. Oh. I've got to remember when I'm working with this that left is right, right is left, up is down and down is up. Now up and down is a Dundee word. Down is a Scottish word actually. And so if you haven't so far picked up on it, but I am from Scotland. And this is my Tesla. And this is my new channel. I bought a Tesla 3 and I hope you've enjoyed this. I would love to hear feedback for you guys down in the comments below. Channel's slow at picking up, bearing in mind it's just started. I have not mentioned anything on my other channel yet, so I might actually go and do a wee video just to see if any of them will maybe migrate over onto this channel as well. But hey, I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, tell your pals. I would love everybody, if they could, to hit the like button. Not to say you've liked the video, it's to help the algorithm. The more people I can get out to, the more I grow my channel. And the thing is, I only do this for entertainment. I'm not monetized. I pay for everything myself. I have no sponsors. Know that I wouldn't take a sponsor if somebody wanted to throw something at us, you know. But I'm fed up with these people. Oh, I've just so-and-so kindly sent me this £3,000 gift here for to say exactly what I want. Absolute bullshit. I can't say what I want because I spend my own hard-earned cash to bring this channel to you. So, thanks for watching, but more importantly, thanks for the support, because without your support, I wouldn't have a channel in the first place. So, onwards and upwards, here's to the next one, and let us know what was wrong in this, because I accept all criticism, and also let us know what you did like as well, and also what you'd like more to hear about. Thanks for watching. To the next one, I'll see you.